Today, I want to talk about my top 3 travel fueling tips. So it's July right now when I am doing this video, and that means it's vacation time. So families are traveling, they're road tripping to friends, to the beach, and lots of athletes are also traveling for summer tournaments. Maybe you play select baseball. There's lots of traveling going on, whether it's a road trip or an airplane trip. And you want to make sure as an athlete that you are staying well fueled and that you're giving your body the energy that it needs when it's on the go. So talk about 3 tips, 3 big tips that you can start to implement right now. So first tip is pre-trip preparation. So a lot of making the right choices all starts with thinking a little bit in advance. So pre-trip preparation means that first of all, you look at like where you're going. So look at the restaurants, look at the hotel. Do they have a breakfast? Do they have a continental breakfast? What's going to be available to you when you get there? Also, look for things like, does your hotel have a mini fridge? Does it have a microwave? What are going to be the options in your room so that you know what you can pack and bring with you and or buy when you get there? Another key piece for pre-trip preparation is packing snacks. So I always encourage athletes to be prepared. Don't assume that food is going to show up or readily be available, and you have to eat, which means you need to pack snacks. So packing some easy shelf-stable snacks like beef jerky and granola bars. You can pack apples and peanut butter crackers, peanut butter filled pretzels. Think about packing things like protein bars, trail mix, nuts. And then I typically even travel with oatmeal and little peanut butter cups so that if I need a breakfast on the go, I can easily make it in my hotel room. So thinking about having some of those snacks with you so that in case it takes longer to get there, in case you're stranded on the tarmac and when you're flying somewhere, that you have snacks available to keep your body well fueled. So thinking in advance can really help provide you with the nutrition that you need by doing a little bit of prep and a little bit of snack packing, let's call it, when you are traveling. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is making smart choices when you're on the go. So when we're on the go, oftentimes we can't always control every single meal we're eating or every single snack. So really trying to look at where can I make smart choices? If you're on vacation, it does not mean you have to go eat vegetables at every meal, but it does mean that you should be trying to fuel your body with nutrient-rich foods to give it the energy that it needs, the protein that it needs to help keep your muscles strong, build and repair lean muscle, and to help just really help you feel good over the course of the trip. So making smart choices, that means eating breakfast. So when you're at the hotel breakfast or when you're at a restaurant, looking for, can I get a protein like eggs or yogurt? Can I get a whole grain carbohydrate like oatmeal, bagel, toast, whole grain waffles? Can I get some fruit in there? Making sure you're hydrating. Smart choices when you are road tripping or flying and going into convenience stores. So think about going into either gas stations or convenience stores, be it on the road or in an airport. Look for those nutrient-rich choices. Yes, they all have candy, Cokes, and chips, but they also all have nutrient-rich options these days. We live in a world where it's all changed. And at a gas station, you can get a sandwich on whole grain bread. You can get a yogurt and fruit granola parfait. You can get apples and cheese by String Cheese, whole grain granola bars, bottles of milk, protein shakes. There's lots of nutrient-rich options. So when you are grabbing a snack on the go, make sure you're grabbing a carbohydrate and a protein and really trying to fuel your body. And then making smart choices at restaurants. So really thinking through, do I have a carbohydrate? Do I have a protein? Do I have some color, be that fruit or vegetables? Am I hydrating with water? Really thinking through, trying to fuel your plate like an athlete would to give your body the energy that it needs. So number 1, some pre-trip preparation. Number 2 is really going to be making those smart choices. And then number 3 is planning for competition day. So if you are traveling for sports or you are traveling for a tournament, we don't want you to neglect your pre and post workout or pre and post game fuel and hydration. So thinking through, where am I going to be able to eat breakfast? Is it at the hotel or are we going to a restaurant? What snacks do I have available? They may not have snacks where you're going, or they might have concession stand food, which may not necessarily be the best choice for fueling your body appropriately for optimal energy. So bringing carbohydrate and sodium-rich snacks like pretzels and goldfish and crackers, making sure you have some shelf-stable protein, like protein bars or beef jerky or peanut butter, making sure you have plenty of fluid, water and sports drinks so that you can hydrate and rehydrate. And then post-game, post-competition, where are you going to grab your post-workout nutrition or your post-game nutrition? Can you grab a milk or a chocolate milk? Could you bring a little cooler with you so that you already have that with you? Could you stop by a smoothie location and grab that? Then where are you going to eat dinner? Are y'all having to immediately get on a bus and drive somewhere? Are you getting in the car? You're going to go to a restaurant? Really focusing in and thinking in advance on where am I going to fuel and where am I going to refuel and what do I need to have with me. So when you're on the go this summer, focus on pre-trip preparation. Have some snacks with you. Have a plan and know what's available when you get to your destination. Make smart choices when you're en route. So trying to fuel your body with nutrient-rich foods, and then plan for competition day or game day. Be ready with some of those pre and post-game options. Have the snacks and the hydration that you need with you. And if you're not traveling for sports, I would just say, think about, call that your pre and post workout. So if you're going to be working out on your vacation, going to the gym, taking a class or whatever that is, make sure that you have your pre and post workout nutrition planned out so that you can help your body optimally fuel and optimally recover. So even when you're on the go, traveling, implement these 3 tips and you're going to have more energy, feel better, and be able to keep up with your nutrition to provide you with the energy that you need.